How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another top countdown. In this video I'm going to be counting down the top 10 most consistently profitable bosses on old school RuneScape. Now there's a ton of bosses that you guys can kill to make a nice amount of money, but a lot of those bosses are all based on luck. Some people are going to be really lucky and they're going to make a ton of money, while others are not going to be as lucky. So mostly in this video I'm only going to be covering all the bosses that would constantly make you a nice amount of profits per. One last thing that I want to mention before I begin is that I'm not going to be including any of the bosses in this top 10 that are unlocked during a Slayer task. Kicking off number 10, we have the King Black Dragon. Now the King Black Dragon is actually one of the oldest available RuneScape bosses, and it's still up to this day a decent boss to kill for a nice amount of profits. Currently right now you can make a roughly about 300 to 400k per hour just from bones or dragon hides, which is a really nice amount. At the same time, the boss is really fun to kill because of how nostalgic it is. And overall, it also has a ton of really nice drops like the Prince Black Dragon, the Dragon Pickaxe, and the Draconic Visage. Now, the Giant Mold is quite a profitable boss that you guys can kill to make a nice amount of money. The only thing about the boss is that it does not really have any big drops, but even so, you can still make anywhere from 500 till 750k per hour depending on how lucky you get. With the most skins, it drops 1 to 3 skins per every kill, as well as it all depends on which setup you use. Of course, the best setup is going to be to use Derek's with 1 HP, but if you don't want to use that or you can't use that setup, you can always use Range with Diamond Bolt C, which is also a decent setup. Now, some things that you guys need to keep in mind while killing this boss is that you must have the Falador Shield 3 to be able to maximize this profit per hour, because if you don't have that, not only you won't be able to get noted skins and clause drops, at the same time you'll have to find the Giant Mold by yourself, which is going to be very annoying. The next boss on the list is going to be the Caliphate Queen. Now the Queen is going to be a great boss that you guys can kill for a very nice amount of profit per hour. You guys can make anywhere around from 800 till 1 mil or sometimes even more per hour. Caliphate Queen also has a few noticeable drops. The main drop why people kill it is going to be the Caliphate Princess pet, which is arguably one of the best pets in the game. It also has a Dragon Chain Body drop and a Dragon Jade, which are both pretty cool items to get. They're not really too expensive, but they're always a nice drop to get. Next up on the list is going to be Venenatus. Now Venenatus is quite a difficult boss to kill simply because it's in wilderness. The boss by itself can KO you, as well as there's going to be PKers which are going to be trying to attacking to kill you. So it's going to be pretty difficult killing the boss, but it's still definitely worth killing it because you can easily make over 1 mil per hour killing this boss. It all depends on how many PKers are going to attack you and of course how lucky you get with the drops. Just with regular drops you can easily make over 1 mil per hour. The boss also has some really nice drops like a Dragon Pickaxe, Treasonous Ring, Dragon Cage, and as well as a Spider pet, which is going to be a really nice pet to get if you guys manage to get lucky enough to get. Now Callisto is actually one of the easier wilderness bosses you guys can kill, but even so he still has a ton of really nice drops. One of his biggest drops is going to be the Tyrannical Ring, which is a very expensive ring. He also has a Dragon Cage drop, Dragon Pickaxe, and a ton of other really nice drops that will stack up to be an easy 1 mil per hour. Next boss on the list is going to be Vidion. Now Vidion is quite a difficult boss to kill depending if you save spot him or not, but overall this is a great boss that you guys can kill for a nice amount of money. I would say you guys can roughly make about 900 to 1 mil per hour, sometimes even more. Usually you guys should be able to expect to make about 1 mil per hour. If you guys can get lucky enough to score yourself Ring of the Gods, that's going to hugely raise that hourly profit, simply because this ring is actually one of the most expensive rings in old school RuneScape, and it's constantly going to be going up because this is one of the more useful rings that you can use. Since it's a prayer ring, it's always going to be going up because people always need a prayer ring, and you can also imbue this, which makes it that much more better. So this boss overall is a great boss that you guys can kill to make a nice amount of money. For number 5, I have the Dagonut Kings. Now the Dagonut Kings are a pretty good profitable group of monsters that you can kill, but it's not really consistent money maker until the point that you complete the Elite Vermanic Diaries. Once you complete that diaries, you'll be able to get noted Dagonut Bones, and that's when you'll be going to consistently make a lot of money. Now with the diary completed, you should easily be able to get over 1 mil per hour, sometimes 1.5 mil per hour, depending on how lucky you get with the rings. The ring chances are actually pretty good, 1 out of 128, so you should easily be able to get 1 ring per hour. Sometimes you might not get unlucky, but killing all 3 of those, you should easily be able to make from 1 mil to 1.5 mil per hour. For number 3, we have the Lizard Shamans. Now the Lizard Shamans are unlocked after getting 100% in House of Shazian. Once you get that, then you're allowed to kill the Lizard Shamans. Lizard Shamans are amazing to be able to make yourself a consistent amount of profit. You should easily be able to make 1.5 mil per hour with using again, and sometimes a little bit more, and that's not even including getting the Dragon Warhammer drop. If you manage to land that, then you're just going to score a bank. But even without the Dragon Warhammer drop, you can make a really steady of 1.5 mil per hour. For number 2, we have the Demonic Gorillas. Now this monster is also a Demi boss just like the Lizard Shamans, and it's unlocked after completing the Monkey Madness 2 quest. Once you unlock the quest, you'll pretty much unlock yourself one of the best money making methods in the game. This monster isn't too difficult to kill. All you have to do is just get the hang of it. You have to switch between different prayers, switch different kind of style of attacks. Once you get it down, you can easily be able to make yourself upwards of 2 mil per hour, which is a lot of money. And finally, the number 1 most consistently profitable boss is going to be Zulrah. There is a reason why this boss is called the Money Snake, simply because you can easily make 2 mil per hour on this boss, and usually it's an average about 2 mil to 2.3 mil per hour, and that's without any of the big drops. So this boss overall is by far the best boss that you guys can kill to be able to make a lot of money. Well, that is going to be it for this top 10 countdown. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Huge thanks to everyone that suggested some bosses to add to this video. I really appreciate it. Aside from that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, be sure to support me by leaving a like, as well as if you guys haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe. That way whenever I upload a new video, you guys will be updated right away. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll be seeing you guys soon with another video.